Oh, alright. Let's get her done. We got lots to do today. We got an async race. It's gonna be great. I've also got to get a partner for the next async race. Or not the next one, but like 5 weeks from now. I'm teetering between... So I asked Luckwurst, the other mod, but he was already asked by the person who runs things. So we're gonna be against that. I think I'm gonna leave it open for any of the newer runners to ask, and just whichever one of them I'm good, because it's been a hot while since I've done some multi-world with a newer player. And I think it would be nice to, like, talk strategy and help them improve that way. We'll see, though. Alright. Well, I have to re-bind my controller for the 5th time. Ugh. Big yawn. I don't have to rebind it. Alright. Alright, and 3, 2, 1, go. Hello, Binks. Come on. Hey, Predator. Binks. Being a butthead. Powder start. So this is 20 seashells. Shouldn't be too bad. And then we got archipelago stuff to do. Ugh. I also cleaned my controller, so... Rude. That's a big shop item I don't normally. Sword? Oh god, we have shop sanity. Right, because they said important items are in shops. Hey, Felly. Felly, do you want to learn LADXR? Alright, I don't need to return yet. Because we know all of our important items are going to be in the shops. He's never played vanilla, but maybe someday he gets a treat, but he's being a shithead! Ow. I was gonna say, we got 5 weeks to learn. So in 5 weeks, the async for that week is apparently going to be something multi-world. So I will need a partner for it. I'm gonna need that money. Binks, stop it. Roops. Obvious joke about wanting you as a partner. I mean, Felly. You know. Alright, let's grab sword. We need this. I think we're not allowed to do this, but... Oh, no, we can. Cheating! We have, like, 2 checks we can actually get in the woods. We have to get all the way to the other shop. Alright, there's also extra shops, too. So we gotta do every phone booth, which means the other one in Mabe. But since stealing's legal, we have all the money we need, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Dude. Mystery flags? So we do get told They aren't mystery flags. Basically, the tracker will detect the flags appropriately. And we are told what they are ahead of time when we're loading the seed, so it's not too much of an issue. That said, I don't know what the stuff's gonna be for 5 weeks from now, because it's, 5 weeks from now. That said, if you're not in the LADX server already, Felly, I would recommend it. We have the weekly asyncs, which are just kind of all over the place when it comes to their settings. And they're kind of good for slowly learning the game. Like, this one's a 20 seashells, and then go fight Deathel. Let's get the 3 checks here and remember to go back. Why am I checking stuff? I guess there's like 400 rupees I can't dupe. Because the seashells aren't going to be in. How's life been? Pretty good. We got lots to do. It's multi-world mayhem. Which I will do my checks for, Felly, after I finish this race. It shouldn't be too long. 20 shells should be like an hour. And then I've got a bunch of stuff to do in my 3 games. Seashell! That's why we need to do checks. Yeah. Oh, you're a purry boy, Binks. Glad you had fun, Taryn. Yoshi doll. Might do that. Also, the tracker is amazing for learning the game. Boots. Alright, we're gonna sneak in here. How much D2 do I want to do? Binks, stop. Binks, stop with the cords. I will have to put you down on the floor if you're gonna keep doing that. See that? Ever see a track of that fancy before? Yeah. It's also got auto-tracking, which is legal. You are allowed to auto-track. Binks claims first blood. It's true, he always does. Alright. Key. Just gonna grab the first few checks in here. They're out of logic, so... let's do this. Since it's not key sanity, we can do this safely. Arrow boosts, kinda useless, but whatevs. Fruit. Drink. This also has to be a key. Nope. Alright, sneak out here. Alright, Binks, if you're gonna be on the desk, but away from the PC. That is your only rule. Back. Huge. Just want to get... this, then return home. Binks being a butthead. He always is. But he's my butthead. Okay. Due to the settings, I think we can afford to do this. Alright. I'm thinking some spontaneous rerouting here, because we need the shells. We have basically everything we need to fight Deathel. So we are in just, like, could look for shells mode. But we're, like, 17 shells off. And early logic stuff's gonna be mostly rupees, I imagine. You could probably afford to just not do stuff. And just focus getting everything out of the shops first. Actually, let's do this first. Blue dress, we'll take it. Because part of me wants to do this early, but it can't have feathers, so I'd rather just look for feather first. Like that. So we need items for checks. Alright. I kinda want. Health wouldn't hurt. Actually, I'm gonna return home. Alright, time for cheating. I could teach Felly to cheat. It'd be amazing. Dude. Cheating! Yeah, with Feather we have access to basically everything. Dude. Okay, let's grab our teleporters. They're not bombs yet, so we do have to go the long way around. Rude! Rude! Cheating! Alright. Wasn't even worth it. Because I feel like also if I taught Felly to play, he'd get better than me in like a week. Like, I'm an okay runner, but when Felly puts her mind to something, she gets it done fast. I'm gonna take the piece of wood just in case I don't have a lot of hearts when going up mountain. Even though it's slow. Because it's seashells, there's no item here. Let's grab this just in case I die. Stick. Thank you for the resub, TK. Much appreciated. Frog song. We'll take it. There's a heart. Good. Dude. The various Maddies get a flying start. 'Tis true. The various Maddies have a ton of stuff to do. I had them boopity booped. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling okay. Heck! Hey, the Shiggy Maddie. I'll take this boomerang. I'll take this rooster. Has he been a good gremlin? No. But that won't stop you all from treating him anyway. I have learned and accept this. So the only thing we're really missing is flippers. Depends on how much of a gremlin he's been. He's already been given the treat! He's my butthead. Exactly. Level 1 bracelet. Not what I was hoping for. Alright. Doggo says hi. Hello, Doggo. Alright. Just gonna backtrack up here. So we're missing bombs and flippers are the two big ones. And there's a few shops to do still. Fewer screens, baby. Thanks. No. No. Binks. No, not with the tail. Flippers. Slime key. Famous last word. Yeah, he can crash the entire PC setup, so I need him to not hit his tail on the PC. Alright, it's good. We can go all the way through to desert, even though we don't have bombs. Since it has to be important items. So that means last shop has to have, like, rod. Actually, there's two shops still. Not what I wanted. People keep telling me there's a boss on this screen. I've yet to see it. It's just a check. Magic rods in the Rapids ride. Okay. Interesting. Didn't know that that could work that way. But that is a good excuse for me to be going that way. Rude. Boing, boing. Maddinger's cat. Exactly. Shoot. Alright. Could do fishing hook, but since I know where rod is, I want to grab that first. Dude. Might kill him, might not, depending on who's observing. Maddie probably about Binks. I was gonna say... So, someone was mentioning something about intrusive thoughts. the other day, because basically, I think it was a Kalen Conrad video, actually. But it was talking about how the internet has kind of devalued what is an actual, like, medical term for people with OCD and other such things. Because intrusive thoughts are an actual thing, and it's just kind of been co-opted as just stupid capitalism nonsense. And that's bad. But it actually kind of helped to realize something, which is a symptom that I was very worried about, that it turns out I have, and is a part of intrusive thoughts. And Rude! No. Okay, I need to... I beans that horribly. We're not gonna talk about it. I don't know why this glitch isn't working. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why the glitch wasn't working properly. I just kept getting stuck. Broom. Alright, we're not gonna talk about that. Zoot. You got something about Tier 5 in a game that I don't know anything about, nor care about. I'm glad you're happy, Bubba. That's the main thing. Send you nukes? But I turned off that feature. There is a thing in stream avatars to rain bombs on everybody. Which I do have turned off, just because it was a little too invasive on the screen. But it still happens when somebody raids, which is weird, and I kind of want to know how to turn off, but at the same time, it's also like, fine. What's this button do? Hop. We don't need the rupees. We don't need the powder. There's Rod. And... Cuckoo for a secret. That is our 5th seashell. We're a 5th of the way there. There's another shop down this way, but first... 6th seashell, we'll take it. There's a gun with unlockable bacon camo? That sounds terrible. Or at least just not like the kind of thing that I'm super interested in anyway. Cute little hops. Oh! Actually, we can get Binks' treat. There you go, Binks. Oh! Seashell! Alright. Alright. We're good. out. You only ever used it on a knife? Why would you stab someone with bacon? I'll take an extra sword. That will make the final boss faster. And... there's no checks strictly locked behind bombs in D4. I could do D4. Alright. What's the plan? I can get all but one check in Canalet. At this point, bombs are either a random check, Mamu, or they're before D8. Shovel is also not been collected. Dude. It's a lot of stuff to check. Yeah, so we're just going to be seeing how fast we can do checks. Just take anything that's fast, hope that it's a seashell. I think D4 would be fast. We can full clear it pretty easily. And there's another seashell. And what we need, 20? After image? I still need to play, Lodos, the Wonder Labyrinth. More seashells. This could be like a 45-minute seed, if we're lucky. I do need to get the rooster check. So I guess we'll get that as we leave. Seashells are for selling by the seashore. Basically, they're gonna unlock an egg and then there's not gonna be a seashore. Or an island. It'll be fine. I'm not secretly evil. Tech skip at the 10th shell, so we are halfway there already. So just check, depends on check density. You know, I think because it's shop-based and how other things turned out... Ooh, I want that seashell. There might be faster ones, but we're here anyway, so let's grab it. See, D4 would be 6 potential checks, D3 is 6 potential checks. Just a lot of the same kind of options. Alright, let's do this. Alright, time to cheat. Name character shares your mom's name? Weird. Binks. Ah, Binks! I see that slappy tail. Legendary butt unlock, go! Binks wants me to be a law-abiding citizen? Never! There is only cheating. Because I'm poly and I can't cheat in relationships, so I gotta cheat in video games. So we're just looking for the 6 checks, which I think one of them will be behind the boss, so... Oh, come on. There we go. Cheating! Brain. I think this means... no. There's the potential for a key this way that I don't need. I think this is going to be a key, because I think it has to be. Yeah. Someday I'll learn to trust my gut. But in the year of LADX, a lot of it still has been recovering and getting used to stuff again. Alright, can I catch it? I caught it! Free key that I don't need. We get the legendary 6th key. Binks? No. I see that tail. No. Key sound. We don't need that. Because we have the boss key. Why is Garfield getting a secret lair? Because John drank dog cum. Okay. Brain. Why is this not how I think it should be? Because this should be... beak. Yeah, beak. Weird. Dude. Beak content. Alright. I want that seashell. It sucks that all of the long cutscene guys have had seashells. Alright, I can definitely probably... I'm thinking maybe D7 next. Because it's got 6 potential checks, we can skip a few. D5 has 7, that we can't do much in it. Yeah, I think we head up to D7, and then pivot towards D8, even though it's out of logic. But first, I'm gonna grab this. We can also do the 3rd Mad Batter. Do I want to do the 3rd Mad Batter? Not entirely sure. It would be one thing I don't have to come back down here for. But it's kind of a long check. I guess let's do the Bay Batter. Just so I don't have to come back. I might have to come back for D5, but that will be after we get bombs, if we get bombs. This. Hibiscus, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Yeah, I think we do D7 and 8 because of their density of checks, and then see where we are from there. That's fine. The movement in this game is very Fox Girl coded. Yes. Definitely not helped by the fact that I am a sprite of a Fox Girl. Dude. Yeah, we can do the rest of D2 for 4 checks. Honestly, we could probably get this done in the next, like, 10 minutes if my routing's good. Just depends on where the seashells are. That's a leaf. We don't care about that. Actually, the fact that we haven't found any golden leaves is kind of terrifying. That means probably backloaded in the seed. Another seashell. Alright. Chat, cross your fingers. Because we're really hoping for a very specific thing to happen. If the 5-chest room is seashells. Because A, it would be really funny. B, it would basically be instant win. Oh, we can't get to the 5-chest room because I don't have bombs. Actually, that's why I can't get to D8 either. Because we don't have bombs. That's fine. We might get bombs in D7. Lamp, rope, lamp oil, rope, bombs. Tall Heights has bombs, so they should be somewhere up here. Which is actually... I think Tall Heights includes Boss Moblin. I think that's where the bombs are. Because Tall Heights is not mountain. Yeah, I think it's Boss Moblin. Do I want to change my route for that? I can't get up to D8 anyway. We can do D7 without bombs, so it's not a huge issue there. Can't give credit, come back when you're a little richer. As long as I have enough Bink bucks. I have infinite Binks bucks! I can't be richer. Alright. That's not good. We want shells. We're also only getting in here 6 checks. That's 1. Oh, that's useful-ish. No! Fuck, let me go! Rude. Getting bullied. Ugh. Oop. Thank you, Automod. Actually, I don't need to do that. I need to do this. Because we gotta use the ball. Bunk. Automod being dumb again? No. It's another bot ad. The bots have been especially active lately. To the point that anyone may have noticed that in both of my servers I had to put up like a bot notice that if a bot contacts you... Yeah, it's useful. Like, I honestly get it like 3 to 4 times a thing. Where it's like those stupid, like, viewer ads. Where it's like, oh, get viewers and shit. And I'm like, no, I don't care. If I cared about number, I would, like, do more. I just want to hang out. Like, low-key, half the reason I stream is getting through my game backlog, and the other half is just because I grew up in a family of, like, 5, and I'm really used to playing games with other people. AI's declared war on me. I think you can curse in my chat, because I don't have it set up to auto-mod for that. But yeah, it catches the word viewers often. Ah, shit. Dude. Alright, just eat that down there. Ah! Rude. Need this. Dude. Down to 3 checks. Cheating! Alright. That's not really gonna help me, but... Ah, crap. I forgot for this route I would need to do this first. Nope, fuck. It's fine. There we go. Fake bombs! I gotta get used to the new thing I've added to this route. Which is this. He'll never forget me. Ah! Alright, it's down to 2 checks. Okay. Let's grab this. So I need to do this first. Beak, so not one of the missing 2 items. I think the missing 2 items are gonna end. Oh, I don't need to carry that. And then for my next trick... Ta-da! Cheating! Do I take the gamble and not get the chest behind? Because one of them's gonna be map. I'm pretty sure... No, map can drop from the boss. It is kind of annoying to get back up here, so... Let's do this first. Even though this will probably be map. No, it was Bikini Top. Okay, so boss or instrument are the map. You're homesick from work? Ayo! Lovely to see you, Wes. Man, I've got so many little stream avatars today. Did you know you can purchase other ones to be? Alright, well, we have real fake floors. No! Real floors! Fuck. Alright, we gotta deal with the floors. You like being the twink known as Link? Yeah, but you could be like the twink known as Link, but yellow. Or blue. Alright, so the instrument is the real item. It's a heart, I don't care. Alright, so because we got that Tall Heights warning about bombs, I am gonna come back down here. Yeah, D7's cleared out. Do I... Currently wearing green, so it would match. Alright, fine. You win, Wes. You win. Do what you want. But you can be like Nehru. Also, special thanks to the LADX and Oracle's communities for letting me use a bunch of them. I had to edit a few others. You're gonna pretend to know who Nehru is? Gasp. And this should be bombs. So we will have to climb the mountain again, which is kind of annoying, but we have a full complement of items now. All we're looking for is check density, which I think is going to be doing D2 here. And then probably going and doing D8, then D1. Rude. Okay, so shovel's in here somewhere as well, which would be the absolute last thing. Need this key. Ah! Rude. Bum 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 bum. Fox Girl coded movement. Yeah, the new Shiggy Matty. Alright, 6 hearts. Use the trans one in the one server a lot. Dude. That will be... Vanilla Nightmare Key, alright. Wait. The shovel... Oh no, I had Nightmare Key already. I was like, the numbers are off, what's going on? The numbers, Maddie. These last 6 shells are proving to be annoying, though. We could go to... No, I want to go to D8 from here. Seashell. 15, and... Heart I don't care about. Alright. Back up mountain. There's a few forest checks we could try to grab, but I do want to check 5 chest. Because if 5 chest is, then that's the end of the seed. Whee! Oop. Dude. Alright. So just not touch anything. So that means that face key's gotta be at the end. Alright, rupees we don't need. So not very punished, but a little punished for not doing... What's his name early? Because it means I had to do 2 mountain trips. It's fine. Alright, I'm gonna peek this item. Bananas? We might need that. You must away? Alright. Have fun, Wes. Whee! Dude. Another seashell. Alright. Alright, let's get these 2 checks. In an ideal world, we also get Song 2 up here, but I'm not holding my breath on that one. Dude. Knowing the kitty will be. He always is. Actually, he's got a calm tail right now. Seashell. Oh, I say, and he starts a big stretch. Fuck. I'm actually gonna... There we go. Face key... Face has the second highest density of checks, so... And level 2 bracelet lets us full clear it. Magic of the bombs! So either we get 3 shells here, or we probably go to D6. I think it's gonna be the best plays. Easy as D1 tends to be. Doesn't have a lot of check density. Probably should have grabbed that. Thanks. Thanks. Stop. I don't know what showing the computer monitor your tummy's gonna do. Rude. There we go. There we go. Chat tummy rubs. I mean, he wants tummy rubs from everybody. A stranger could come in here with a gun and he'd be like, tummy rubs? I really need the compass for here so that I can stop opening things. Okay, now we'll need this. Dude. Garbo. Dude. Exactly one person. Gonna say, Binks' one thing he wants from me is to be held in my arms like he's a baby. He very much likes being just, like, cradle-held with his legs up. Like, you gotta hold him very specifically, or he doesn't like it. Alright. We're down to 6 checks in D8. We have enough keys, so we can do this keyways. Binks? No. Being held. Assume she's going in a box. Binks does not like going in the carrier when he does. Because I live in an apartment, so every now and again they have to do, like, minor maintenance work or bug spraying, and he has to be out for that. I could have walked out. It's fine. I've got everything on equipped that I want equipped, so... Dude. Still no compass. 5 checks left. It is weird that I have not found anything this far. We won't need to revisit here, so there's no reason to get the portal outside. Well, there's compass. That helps us for the last few checks. If there's a key in the room, anyway. Or if there's a chest in the room. Alright, let's try one. Nope, that is not chest sound, so... This is one of my 5 items. Dog food. I didn't even peek him. I might need that. And that's an excuse to go down to the beach after we're done here. I have enough keys, so... boop. That should mean this has to be a key, right? No, that's not also not key sound. That means I think this has to be a key? And the boss has a key? Yeah. Also, only reason I checked that, despite the fact that I think I knew, is because there's a chance that the key logic is so bad that 2 keys could have been behind the boss here. D8 key logic is weird. Because you can bomb through walls. Alright, so this will be key. Yep. And not a seashell, okay. So we don't have to come back there ever. I don't think checking that hint matters. There's literally nothing that it could say. Garbo. Alright. Let's grab hook shot. Got Boots and Bombs Cave. This is fine still. So we're gonna grab this, and then I guess we do dig spots on the way to D1, probably? There's shovel. There's one more shell. Boop. Let's peek this. Another shell, so that's one more to go. So we can do Boots and Bombs Cave. Rude. Bombs increase. I like it, but... And last shell. Perfect. Alright. We didn't get song 2, but I think that's fine. A little over an hour. I feel like others will probably do this in about 50 minutes, but... I think it's pretty good. Alright. Just wanted to double check. Left, left, up, right, right, up, left, up, right, down, down, right. Alright, we got everything for the quick kill, technically. Alright, I don't know why I keep screwing that up. Maybe it's red tunic based? I have gotten perfect Aga a few times now. Alright, come on, sub 110. Ow. Open your eye. Open up, say cheese for the camera. There we go. And climb the stairs, and... time. That's not bad. I don't think anyone else has finished yet. I am gonna have to make sure that I do the thing trademark. Yep, we will be the first one to submit a time. Wow, I only went into 4 dungeons. And I mean, other than D2, they were all the high-density ones. $109.44. And then I need a new post-it note. I didn't kill the island on purpose. Poke. Poking Binks's nose. Oh, what you sniffing, boy? Oh wait, no, I did want that. Because we're gonna have to set a thingamajuge that does the whatchamahoosit. I gotta set a marker. Who's this guy and why isn't he a fox? I know, right? Unfortunately, editing this cutscene is very difficult. Actually, editing any cutscene is apparently very difficult. Like, I think this image is there, but the mid-frames for the smile are, like, missing. So there's a lot of, like, stuff. I will someday get to it, eventually. I'll probably be 50 by that time, but I have more to do. And a 108.52 in-game time. Save preview screenshot. Grand Maddie? Yeah. I'm almost 40. Dude. Ugh. Oh yeah, we gotta see if we get a loot box. A baby black-footed cat. Little boots. He's got little boots. Ba-da-na-na-na-na. All right. The world's deadliest feline? Ooh. An ocelot? All right. Is there one? Loot box. All right. Let's get in there. What do we got? Yes, I click to log in. Paint a happy little tree. All right, what do we got? We got a house, 4 trees, and 4 other trees. All right. I'll add that to my lovely collection. Where am I going to put a house on the map? Yeah, well, not to worry about it. So I am going to pop a marker in here and swap things over to the archipelago stuff. So I will see you in a sec. All right. I don't need you anymore, so we're just going to reset that. I need to close these. I need to swap to the archipelago screen. I think we're good.